you're financially free? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your hand raised if you're financially free. There's probably about 15 people in the room that are financially free. That's great. You know, that's powerful. Raise your hand if you're going to be financially free this year.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Celebration. So to success.
To success.
Thank you so much. I know some of you have come really far. Some of you have come from. Has anyone come from outside of England? Yeah. Oh wow, you come from Wales. Wales doesn't count. So I just wanted to say thank you guys. You know, you are the shining stars, the examples of what can be possible. Everybody here has been on Winners Wednesday, which is what kind of brings us together. If it goes well and everybody enjoys the food and the network and the company and the vibe, we're going to be doing these a bit more regularly, where we'll just invite anyone that's been on Winners Wednesday to come and have dinner. And really, there's no strong agenda. It's just to have fun, to network, to get to know each other. And I don't ever want to be in a situation whereby, because we've got so many people coming on Winners Wednesday, whereby I'll bump into someone in the street who's been on Winners Wednesday and I'll forget them. I don't want that to ever happen. So I want to be on a first name basis and really familiar with everybody. So if ever there's anything you need from me, whether that's tonight or any time, we're here. Personally and also as a company. We're going to be after the main courses. We will be giving an opportunity for people to just share a few words of success and say what they've been up to and what's going on, and we can celebrate that. And then I think there's some music coming on a bit later, and you can just stay here until you're either drunk or or happy to go.
I'm a love giver, searching for glory. I'm a strong winner.
I loved your Winners video. I mentioned your video in my Winners video.
In the deep river, I'm a love giver, holding on to all the best things in life. I'll be pushing on through every second in the night. I'll be reaching up through every moment in the light. You know I got a reason, I got a mission that excites me.
Did everybody enjoy the dinner? Yes. Awesome. I just want to say firstly a massive thank you to Amelia Asante, because if it wasn't for Amelia, the dinner wouldn't have happened. She's organised it. She's contacted you all. As I was going around chatting to everybody, and I think I've managed to speak to just about everybody, even if only briefly tonight, one of the things that I just find amazing is a lot of you are here because of some of the other people in the room. So, like for instance, I know Becky and John said if it wasn't for James Armstrong, we wouldn't be here. Where is James? Is James still here? There he is. He's still here. James Armstrong. But a lot of people said that, you know, about James. And then other people said if it wasn't for Alistair. And the crazy thing is, I mean, Emmanuel was like, if it wasn't for Raheem, I wouldn't be here. And now they're sat having dinner, you know, which is just incredible. And I think it goes to show as well some of the more recent Winners Wednesdays. So you said you wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for James. In 6 months' time at the next dinner, guaranteed, there'll be someone saying if it wasn't for Becky and John, we wouldn't be here. And I think the power of just sharing your stories, the power of, you know, being light to the world and sharing success is absolutely fantastic. I mean, the amount of people that have said to me, if it wasn't for NSAE, I wouldn't have been on the academy. Now I'm financially free. If it wasn't for Leah and Cheryl, then you wouldn't have. You know, so it's just. And was that the case?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
I said it on my Winners Wednesday video that I'd got a bit of a lull with what I was doing,
Yeah.
and then went back to work and then watched NSA's video.
And now you're here because of NSAE, and now someone's going to be here in 6 months because of you. And I think that's the rippling effect that it has. So I'm really excited, and I know some of you guys as well have been doing such incredible things. We've had a new book that's been written, Making Property Compliance Easy. This has been written by Hannah, Anthony, and James as well. A new book. A new book. So, and we've published this. My company's published this. So, highly would suggest getting this. It is on Amazon. But if you guys want to do, I think this year, 2020, this new decade. Okay, last year we made some money in property. Some of you are making $2,000 a month. Some of you are making $1,500 a month. Some of you are making $10,000 a month. So you're making 15 grand a month. But like, I think this year is going to be a year where I want to take things to a whole new level with you guys. We're going to be doing dinners a bit more regularly because I think tonight's been fun. We're going to be and honestly, and I really mean it when I say it. If you, my philosophy is always you make a move, I make a move. You make a move, I make a move. Anything you need from me personally, anything you need from the team, you know, we're completely here for you. We've got your back. You want to write a book? Some people say, Sammy, do you mind if I write a book about property? Because is that not competition with your book? I'm like, you know what? I tell you who my competition is. My competition are the banks and the universities and the media telling people a different message, which is to get a job and to work till you're 67. That's who I'm fighting against. I'm not fighting against people spreading the same message. So delighted to see some YouTube channels set up. Shout out to Emmanuel for your property videos you've been doing. Shout out to Debs. Anyone else? Jess and Jordan with your YouTube channel. Raheem, Callum. You know, seeing you guys spread the message makes me ridiculously excited. So again, if you want to collab, if you want support with that, I am cheering you on in everything. So I think 2020 is going to be amazing. Now, I don't know if we've got time for everybody to say a few words, but if anyone does, maybe we could just go around. If people just want to speak for 30 seconds or a minute and just sort of share something that they've done really amazing at all that's going on, I'd like to give an opportunity for people to do that.
I was speaking with my wife before I left today, and she reminded me. I saw a picture of when I used to work in McDonald's, and at that point, that's a really low point in my life. But everyone here, and pretty much know almost everyone's story from YouTube, all been an inspiration. And I want to say thank you, Samuel, for creating a platform for young black guys like myself.
In 2018, I went through a bit of a tough time. I lost my mum, but Property and Samuel and everyone, you know, Anthony, James, Ricky, and Alistair, everyone has just been such an amazing support network, and it doesn't really matter what slump I get into, I know these guys will pull me out of it. So I just want to say thank you.
I don't know if you know how much you've helped us out, but from the first Winners on a Wednesday video, we come to you with our business plan and such, and you helped us tear it up and make a new one, and we got progress on that, and now we're on the verge of purchasing another £1 million business, and things are going really, really well.
You are truly inspiring, and the energy and the enthusiasm you've got that has helped everybody here, impacted us positively, and really expedite our progress. So just a bit of highlight about how my last year went. So basically I started with rent to SA. I've now diverted into buy, refurbish and refinance and development, as well as established my own estate agency where I manage letting, sales, we do everything, and we currently manage over 100 properties, and we're making about 6-figure income at the moment. 6-figure.
But for me, it's inspiring to come here and see people like you guys and you know, so many other people around the table that I've met at a crash course, and now you're here.
Everyone in this room has one massive thing in common. We've all come from a shit place in our life. Everyone has. We've all come from a really bad place in our life. And we're now here because, as Josh said, we didn't stop. Like, is this journey been easy? No. It's been hard, yes? We've had negativity, we've had rejection, we've had people telling you you're broke, you can't do it, people telling you you're not worth it. But we're all here because we did not stop.
There's not really much else to cover, I don't think. Everyone's kind of touched on every base, but from a personal experience, I think I want to thank the group, basically. I think everybody here today I've spoke to you, most of you at least anyway at some point, and the stories we all spoke about and the stories we shared, it reinforces the confidence that what we're doing is right. It's not as simple as just 1 + 1 = 2.
You create a community where it doesn't matter if you leave people behind, because I can look around this table, I can look at friendly faces, I know I can have a conversation with you guys, feel comfortable, like we can get on, you know, and we share the same sort of life goals. Even if you want to do a different type of property, we've got different reasons why we want to invest, different people want to help. Like, we're all here for the same reason, and I really I really want to thank you for creating a community of people that think differently about this world in a positive way.
People in this room tonight, and everyone's got their own story. It's not a race, it's not a who comes first, it's not a competition. It's everyone's got their own story, everyone's got their own journey, everyone's doing what they've got to do. We've had some mega highs, and we've had some bloody awful lows. And we're coming up, being honest, coming up for some really awful lows as well right now. It hurts, it really hurts. And we're here because this group is positive, Samuel Lees is positive, and between us we've got a positive mindset. We're just trying to steer through this shit right now, to be honest. But we've got 2 properties in Southampton, and I'd like to connect with anyone that's down south, Southampton way, with Winchester. Josh, spot on, thank you very much. Awesome. So that's it really, nothing more than that. We're down south, we feel like we're on our own a little bit because everyone seems to be doing stuff up north. But yeah, chat, talk, connect, because we'd like to do that. But it is positive. There is light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, keep going, everyone, because it does. There's highs and lows, but keep going.
Pretty sure we said the person whose phone goes off pays the bill. Did we say No, but honestly, guys, you know, I am so happy to be here. I couldn't be anywhere else in the world. I'd rather be than right here with you guys right now. And a lot of people have said, there's a couple of themes that have come up. A lot of people have said about perseverance and persistence when the going gets tough. So what I want to publicly say is, if anyone's going through a rough time, or when the rough time happens, do not be alone. Like, tell one another, tell me, tell the team, tell one another, because that's what we're here for. Would you agree, yes or no?
Yeah.
Secondly, a lot of people have been saying about leaving friends behind. Listen, if you are not getting people jealous of you or dissing you or whatever, then you're not probably doing enough. I mean, honestly, like, who's making 10 grand or more a month? Raise your hand. Okay, maybe like half the room. But these will be the people that will be getting attacked the most. But here's the thing. You applauded one another. Oh man, 10 grand, amazing. That is not normal in Britain.
No.
In Britain, that's very, very weird.
I've already earned my year's wage this year so far.
Your year's wage?
Before I worked in property, I've already earned my year's wage.
You've earned your whole year's wage already in like 3 weeks. That's just incredible. But in Britain, if you told your old friends that you did that, they're not going to be massive fans.
They told me to buy them pizza.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I just think this year, what I would say is, if you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? And then just go do that. Whether that's, if you want to be a speaker, if you want to be get into development, if you want to do something, just write a book, you know, however crazy it is, I think this is the year, this is the decade to go do it. And what I want to say is, I personally, and together everyone here, we believe in you, and we believe in one another.